Hello, hello. We are back today to suffer some more. As you can see up at the top corner, yesterday we were momentarily defeated by Radahn. We ended up getting 50 deaths in total before wrapping up that stream. So we're just going to pick up where we left off and hopefully come out on top this time. Yeah, last stream, we also dealt with Midra and Bale. So I do think I was a little tired by the end of all that, and sadly, the work in life, I couldn't stay up until 3 a.m. trying to beat the boss. So we are back here today to finish what we started. Now, the question is, do I have any of my muscle memory from yesterday or not? Certainly I have at least a bit, right? Okay. That is a little weird because he was so close, but we're good. That one move being a bit delayed seems to catch me off guard quite a bit. Same with that flash. I don't know why I keep thinking like, oh, I'm sprinting. Certainly I am far enough away from it. Whew, but hey, it would be a bit boring if I just beat the fight immediately, right? So we gotta, lock back in and get warmed up. Certainly things will go fine from there. Okay. Oh. I forgot to switch my weapons back. I was still like one-handing at the start, so. Okay, anyway. Okay, that one he's moving both hands for it. And it's quite delayed. Okay, if I recall, base Radahn, yeah, he's pretty ruthless. Like form 1. So we just gotta get back our rhythm. Okay, and in we go. Whew. And I always forget that follow-up slash for some reason. Just keep going a little late on a lot of this. Why do my arms already feel stiff, man? Need to be stretching more. I guess I was pushing around. Oh. Pushing around, carrying some stuff around work today. Moving around like old servers, old monitors, a couple big TVs, stuff like that. Okay. Dive comes in. Rhythm definitely feels off here. Okay. Nice. Just sprint to the right and hop a bit. Good to know I still have that muscle memory. Oh. Could have gone for the double roll there. Really? This is kind of rude. Okay, now we're trying to run away and buff up. I don't know why I always botch that one. Okay, we're fine. Heal up. Not my best, but it's fine. Yeah, it's just that follow-up slash is just like later than the phase one, and I have to remain aware of that. As I say, as I roll into it late. But hey, that was our first time getting to phase 2 today, and we got him below half, so that's not too bad. We managed to evade one full combo decently well, and survive a couple others like all rightly. So yeah, I think we're coming back into it. Okay. I think I like dodging straight into him when it's phase 1, but like phase 2 you have to go in an angle because you need to avoid the like follow-up beams. Not my best dodge there, but it worked out. So, guess I can't complain. Ah, the delayed rock thing. When you're rolling back, it catches you. Yeah. I was failing his, like, meteor dash was just bad timing on my part. I kind of panicked coming out of the buff a little bit. Totally understandable. Otherwise, I think that was a pretty darn good phase 1. Like, we're getting towards the end of it. We just need to, like, buff up as safely as possible, keep as much healing available for the next phase. Yeah, we're doing really solid until I talk. See, guys, that's the moral of the story. As a content creator, never speak. Everything will go much better. Certainly that's the moral of the story, right? As someone trying to be a content creator. Okay, oop, perfect. Okay, less perfect. Oh, much less perfect. Fine. Okay. Okay, there we go. Next phase. Okay, good. Horrible. Horrific start. But thankfully gave me a moment to chill. Oh my goodness. Yeah, much harder to evade that on this version of the battle. Only 4 heals left. I've really just eaten through all of them here. Really, I feel like I timed that well. I can't believe I dodged that, just saying. Maybe I'm better at the video game than I thought. Misclick. Rolling a little bit early. We're really close, though. Like, none of those interactions outright lost us the game right away, which was good. We were just like hemorrhaging healing overall though. Like we just need to get that last little bit of accuracy, slightly later timing, and then we wouldn't like get hit by some of those follow-ups, I think. But good showing, good showing. It does kind of surprise me that the flame slash in this first phase seems like unpunishable, or like only with a single light swing. Because it feels like something that would normally be a big opening. See? One light swing at the end. I guess if you can get behind him before the fire part, you can do a standard punish. You can just like out position it. Oh, I didn't realize we were that close. Well, that's not great. Okay, we're fully buffed. Nice. I don't believe that again. I don't believe that again. I feel like I dodged the roll for the meteors at the right timing. But that's twice in a row I got caught by it. That's weird. Is the timing more precise? Or like during phase 2 or something? I'm not sure. I don't think so though, because I don't think I like ever got caught with that yesterday. I think I'm just mistiming it. Like rolling too early or something. I'm still not getting hit by that. Ouch. Same error. That's the only attack in his first phase that I like, for some reason, think ends preemptively. Okay, I botched it again accidentally. Oops. Ayup, ayup. Really? I thought I was timing it. I think I'm I think I need to be dodging phase 1 at an angle the whole time, because I think I'm defaulting to dodging straight into him in phase 2. So I think I need to be angling my dodges the whole time, even if that makes like phase 1 slightly harder. Slightly more awkward, I guess, is more what I would say, but I think I keep like realizing too late that I'm just still dodging straight into him once phase 2 is started, and then I got hit by like all the follow-ups because of it. There we go. Yeah, I'm definitely doing worse trying to dodge at an angle for this phase, though. I don't know if it's just because, like it distracts me ever so slightly or what. Actually, it's probably how I'm lined up with his blades. Because all these hits have like follow-ups, if you're dodging to the side, like the timing is going to be different than just straightforward. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're fully buffed this time, just going into this, so we can start right away. Oh god, I did not think I managed to evade. Slightly too early on the dodges. And then too late, too early. Ah, dang it, dude. Our damage is good, though. Our damage is solid. I realized faster that time into phase 2 that, the rolling to the right, but do I have to roll straight right? I've been rolling, like, forward to the right. And I'm still getting caught by some of the follow-ups. If I try to go straight right, might that actually keep me out of the bursts? I'm not sure. Bom, bom, bom. Bom, bom. The like microsecond too early dodges are causing problems though in both phases. I keep getting hit by all these like these ground explosions. I can't believe he reacted to that fast enough, dude. That's crazy. Okay, really bad phase 1 this time, but it's fine. Too early on the roll. Okay, twice in a row I got hit by that when I almost never do. That is not good. I've used like almost half my heals. What? Okay, I guess I'm too close there. Okay, that one was just everything I did wrong. It was just a series of unfortunate events back to back to back. Humu humu. Man, I wish I could just play games without concern for like not getting to other ones or just not having enough free time. Like there's so many gaming challenges that I'd love to do because I love these types of really grueling challenges. I mean, this one's like not even that crazy. It's just Radahn himself is pretty absurd of a boss. But like I can't, what's it called? I feel like I can't tell myself, yeah, it's like I'll spend 300 hours on this cool gaming challenge. Okay, bro. But that means I would like have to skip out on more new games. Like this last year, pretty much every new title that I played, I intensely enjoyed. Like there was Silksong, there was Expedition 33, there was the new Deltarune chapters. There was first Berserker Kazan. We don't speak of Shadow Labyrinth. That like when I look at the whole repertoire of what I've played this year, the only one I would go back and be like, you could have done something else. You should have done something else. Like Shadow Labyrinth is the only one that comes to mind. So I'm like, what would I sacrifice to like do? What if I did like an Elden Ring speedrun every week? I mean, that would mean sacrificing like 1/4 of all my streaming time to replay a game, and like, it's definitely something I'd like to do, but then I would play 30% less games or something. Why is he so non-stop here? Don't I normally get more of a gap? No, I should just be dodging behind him and healing instead of hitting him. Yeah. That's why we don't try to run away from him. It's because he can be super aggro for... I mean, it's really hit or miss. Sometimes he's like totally chill and you can just walk away. Sometimes not. But if we need to heal, we should just be evading combos like normal and just healing at the end of it. Like, we'll only run away to buff at the very end. Okay. Like that. Oh. I thought he was doing the ground slam. That's the first time in quite a while that I've like entirely misidentified what move he's doing. Now that's interesting. It's all good. Here comes the rain again. Man, I was considering recently. I kind of wanted to do a karaoke stream. Just singing random songs. Either that or like Christmas music. Okay, not good. What? Lies? Why did that like pull me in at the end, and how did it not kill me? It is a pretty common thing in like the Vtuber space to do karaoke on occasion, even if you're like your main content's not that at all. That is a funny thing about VTubing as a whole, I guess. It really blends so many different creators of different types and interests together. I really wish they had a different button for one-handing, dude. It's so obnoxious. The amount of times I accidentally input an attack instead of like switching to one hand, two hands. Just too darn much. I definitely misjudged how low he was. I thought we were like one hit away. Turns out we were like 3. I again rolled at exactly the wrong timing. Any earlier and I could double roll? Oh my god. How am I getting caught by that every time? Yesterday I almost never struggled with that move. Like even from the start. All the timings get jumbled, man. You think just a little bit like, oh, I have to play this part a little bit faster. And then I think it like bleeds into everything else a bit. Okay. That one too. Now it's like, it's all the delayed attacks specifically. Okay, okay. Okay, I felt the timing that time. Much better. Heal, run away to the side, jump. Okay, we're back. Being good. Okay, I think that's all we want here. Let me look for a buffing opportunity like that. It's fine. Yep. Okay, I got the health amount like perfect at least. Okay, very good start. Excellent start, in fact. Okay, good. Okay, we heal. That should be only a single slash, not a double. But we're fine. Concerned. We heal. Okay, that should be fine. Really? Oh well. Well, we took an extra pot of damage, but... Ouch. Okay. Really? I thought that was an opening. I guess I was a little bit low health. I probably should have kept dodging and gone for a heal. I thought we were really close to pushing him to the, like, meteor phase, so I wanted to, like, get in a couple more hits as he started the launch upwards. Whew. Okay, that's 65 attempts. 15 of them today. I think it's fair to say that we are plenty warmed up at this point. I think we can get it at any point here. And because I said that, you just know we're gonna get like destroyed by Radahn phase 1 again at any moment. Every time you think you got it on lock, oh, there it is again, man. That delay. I need to feel it in my soul so that I can time it. Oh! Got that bad time to heal, but I guess that works out. It's fine. I always forget that last swing. Well, not always, but it's surprisingly common. I don't know why. Oh, there's the delay. I don't remember struggling with those. I'm definitely struggling now. Ooh, I did too much damage. Hey, buddy. Get that one hit in for good luck, right? Ah, too early. And I never got the physic buff off either. Like, I probably would have lived if I had, but you dodge those light beams like a millisecond early and you get caught by the final frame. Ugh. Ugh. Why must they linger? Do you have to let it linger? God, what song is that? That's the nice part. If you accidentally dodge that like really early, you can just roll a second time. But for some reason, if I like actively try to dodge it, I keep dodging at like the worst possible timing. Okay, that was cutting it a bit close. That was a bad timing, but it works. Nice. Okay, we heal immediately. Okay, we got the buff. Okay. I feel like there was an extra sky beam right there just to screw me over. Okay, thanks for the hug. Nice and easy to evade. Now that one just felt like I was not finding the timing at all. Oof. Oof. Just getting caught by like every single one and not being able to reset fully. I don't know what it is about like coming out of a heal that it feels like your timing is going to be off. Like you have to rush yourself out of it. Ugh. So it becomes like a vicious cycle. Because you healed, you do the next thing slightly too early or too late. It means you need to heal again. Okay, more nuanced dodging by dodging into the blades now. I think it's going decently well, because I think that'll serve us better in phase 2 to dodge into the attacks, like the direction of the attacks. Okay, we progressed the phase, which actually is not something we wanted, but it's fine. Hello, hello, Radahn Toast. Yes, we are indeed doing this all again, because we're good at video games and we don't give up. Very good at video games. Oh, I say as I die. Yeah, I was like locked in on going for the heal there. I should have been able to react that and heal after. What are you talking about? We aren't getting to death number 100. We'll finish this long before that. I do think like we are doing on average far better than the other day. Even if we haven't reached our best of last time, which was like 2 hits away or something stupid. Okay, bro. Yep, as you can see, doing far better. This guy like almost never hits me. Yep. I say having used the heal already. Nope, my health is full. I don't know what you're talking about. Dude, it annoys me so much. I very clearly did the macro to one hand there, and it just went for a swing straight into his attack. I mean, this is why I don't use other moves like mid-battle. This is why I like hard focus on just bonk him with the weapon, do nothing else. Like, don't have a special little combat spell or anything. It's switching out your equipment mid-fight is so annoying. Oh, accidentally typed 10,000 W's, but those are off screen, so. Bom, 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 bom. Music really is so good, though. Elden Ring music is great. Like, Midra's yesterday as well was super, super good. Okay, disagreed. That's fine. To use my self-buffing spell, I have to switch off of like two-handing my weapons so that I can use my Sacred Seal. And I want to buff before the phase transition so that we are like not instantly under attack and unable to find a window to buff. The delay swing's getting me now, man. I think it's when I stop paying enough attention to the arms. Okay, that works. Okay, and now we can kill him. But my estimation was way off. 3 whole hits to transition the phase. That's wild. A point blank of that? Have I ever seen that before? I don't think so. Crazy. Okay, very good start. Ah, come on! I'm like mashing the roll and it doesn't come out because I get comboed by the light beams. It just sucks when you're at the like exact wrong distance. Like you try to dodge after the initial hit, and then the light beam hit comes in, and then you're screwed. Then you try to hit again. Exact wrong timing again, man. Ouch. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, how am I not realizing that he's going for the slow swings? Actually, no, I am realizing it on that one. I'm just doing the wrong timing of dodge. Precisely the wrong timing of dodge every single time. Maybe I need to like wait for the audio to start on that one. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Okay. Very, like, excellent use of our heals there, by the way. Like, we only used a single one during the buff. Okay, I instantly got hugged because I was greeting for the heal. Ooh. Okay, just can't get grabbed again. Do we take extra damage now or no? I don't think so. But that's the first time in all of our runs that I've gotten hit by the hug. So I better not lose everything to it. I'll just lose it to the exact same normal slashing combo that I normally lose to. God, I have to dodge like straight into him on that or something. It's weird. I don't know, like those horizontal slashes directly in front of him are almost always the things that kill me because they combo so relentlessly. And like, I don't even know where the dead zone's at. Like, where am I supposed to be going for that? And they push you back ever so slightly for each one. So like, I don't even know if you can get out of it once you get caught up initially. Again, I went too early. Cool. Okay, nice. That was a good judge of how much else was left. Okay, and we're buffed up. We only used 2 heals. The phase 1's starting to go really good. The phase 2's starting to do worse and worse. Okay, got into the dead zone there. Feels good. Unlike that feels horrible to fail. Okay, we're fine. Okay, we're starting to get it. Fine. Okay. Deep breath. Okay, we're really bad shape on heals now. I think my defenses just ran out too. I kept pushing too much. I was so certain he was gonna launch up into the sky any moment there. But hey, I think that's a personal best for today at least. I could really start to like feel the rhythm of the moves and like dodging into areas that don't get hit by the light beams. More and more there. I wonder if you need to be like dodging with the blades. I'm not certain. But yeah. Progress. Stalling. But finishing phase 1 with only 1 or 2 heals, like a couple times in a row, really good sign. One of those things that makes me feel like, oh yeah, this is definitely feasible. That time I dodged too late. First time doing that. I think it was the thing where I held the dodge button slightly too long. So I ended up sprinting instead, like for a brief millisecond. $74. Man, being way up here, like, you would definitely have a sunburn, man. Like, just all the glaring lights, but not only that, like, do you think the holy magic as well, raining down from the heavens, would give you a sunburn? When he does his big, like, sky beam attack? I hate sunburns, man. As a very pale, red-haired individual, the sun was always one of my enemies. Okay, not so good here. Using more heals than I wanted. What's up with that delayed swing? And why am I, like, forgetting it now? I thought we'd need an extra hit after that. Experimental opening. I don't think it worked that well. Bigger issue is that I didn't two-hand, and then I tried to two-hand 5 times, and every single time either didn't go through or got canceled. Every time. Yeah, sunburns, definitely one of my great enemies. Not that I went outside horribly much, though I guess that's probably part of the reason why, huh? It's like if asked like if I wanted to go to some lake or whatever, it's like, well, I'd really prefer not to get sunburned. But sometimes even if I used a crazy amount of the like high grade sunscreen, like some of it would wash off, or I would get burnt anyway, or you know, like the top of your feet. Forgot to put sunscreen on those. I think the last time I got sunburnt was probably earlier this year when I went kayaking with my brother. Ouch. And I was like obsessive about the sunscreen because I knew it could absolutely cook me on the river in the kayak. I don't know if it's like the reflections in the water. Okay, well that's not good. First time I've got hit like that. Nice. This should be fine. So the grab doesn't feel that safe for trying to heal. I got caught by the delay again, no. I tried to roll all 3 of those and failed every time. Good time to heal. Incredible. I got a lot of stuff off of that. Five heals left. Not sure how I ended up in front of him. Okay, this could be the one. Okay. Okay. Whew. Get to the edge of the arena. Dodge roll. Okay, we dodged. Good, good, good. It's time. Okay. Sure, you can ascend to the heavens. I'm fine with that too. Oh. Ouch. Run to the side. Roll forward. We're at an angle. Heal. Okay. One more good hit, man. For 2. Yeah! There we go. 75 deaths. Woo! Radahn has been slain. Oh, yes. Man, it's so brutal, but it's so satisfying when you get it. And I felt pretty good about that one. We started like tanking a decent amount of stray hits towards the end, but in general, I felt like I dealt with a lot of his moves, like with the correct dodges to stay mostly safe. So, oh, dude, I've done it. After we played all the other Souls games, we came back and we played Elden Ring No Summons. And yeah, it just goes to show the level of improvement all that time got us. Whew. Okay, let's watch the final cutscene. Let's go! Oh, I'm so happy about it.
Lord brother, I'm going to be a god. If we honor our part of the vow, promise me you'll be my consort.
Promise what? Such a bizarre story, man. But okay, yeah.
A gentler place.
Well, sorry about that. I'm gonna have to take care of making the world a gentler place myself. And by that, frenzied flame ending. Let's go. Maybe not. And we have acquired the circlet of light. We still have medium load when we put this on. So there we go. Our final setup. Let's go. A face only a mother could love. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Oh, and there's a new grace here. But yeah, awesome. I'm very glad we managed to finish it tonight. I'm also glad I didn't stay up an extra. I mean, who knows if I would have gotten it as quickly with how I was getting extra tired. Probably would have taken a couple more hours if I had to guess. What do I even put stats in now, man? Those only give 1. Each of those gives 2. Yeah, I guess just put into strength, huh? But as you can see, Shadow Tree Blessings, we beat it at Shadow Tree level 15 out of 20. This is the same as I had on my original playthrough. I'm pretty sure anyway. I might have gotten up to 16 at the end, but I'm pretty sure that's what I was at. We used Rellana's Twin Blades. We tried to use this almost the entirety of the DLC. I think the only exception was on Mesmer. We swapped back to our bleeding weapon, Bloodhound's Fang. But the rest of the DLC is like, once we got Rolana's Twin Blades, very happy with my choice there. They're just so stylish, man. Like, check it out. We got our magic. We got our cool flame spin. It's just such a good setup, man. I do like these weapons quite a lot. Who knows what I would even do my next playthrough, which I am tempted. I am tempted to come back and play more Elden Ring. Like, because I've been watching so much like challenge run, speedrun content for Elden Ring recently, and I think I just need to learn. Ooh, like a randomizer. Actually, a randomizer would probably be the next thing I might do if I do decide to come back and play more Elden Ring. But to be fair, the next couple of months I definitely have other games figured out for me. Here's all the talismans we had. We had holy physical damage reduction, and then we had bonus healing and extra two-handed damage. And then we had the whole Armor of Solitude set and the Commoner's Headband because I just wanted a very simple helmet. So, yep, that's how we ended it all. Awesome stuff. I mean, of course, the physic as well, very important. We did Opaline Hard tier for damage negation for phase 2, and Magic Shroud and Cracked tier for just bonus magic damage. And yeah, worked quite well. So yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for us today. Actually gonna be a short stream. But I don't particularly want to go off and do anything else specifically, so okay, good stuff, yeah. Closing the video game. I could yap for a bit if anyone's wanting to, but if not, we're gonna wrap up here. I am gonna go over, yeah, the other games I'm planning to play soon. God, I do want more Souls-likes, man. What was it? Neo. Neo might be one that I look into pretty soon. But the highest priority things coming out, I will have Metroid Prime 4 sometime around Christmas, so I'll be wanting to play that. I'll be continuing my Trails in the Sky playthrough. That's probably going to be what I'm going to jump back into here shortly. Like probably tomorrow. Anything else? I know there was more. What else? Oh, Metal Gear Solid. That's the big one. We'll be playing Metal Gear Solid on stream before long. Like I said, I kind of want to do Neo. And I think those are all the ones in my mind right now. So that's 4 games. Metal Gear Solid, Neo, Trails in the Sky, and Metroid Prime 4. So those are the games you can expect pretty soon. Thank you so much, everyone who stopped by to support these boss battles. And I hope you'll have a great day or night. And I'll plan to see you all at the next stream. Goodbye and farewell. Have a good one. And we can definitely survive one more week till the holidays. We've got this. I know you do. I know I got it. It's kind of been a drag, but we'll get there. Welcome back, Crowd and Toast. You literally caught me in my ending spiel. How could you? Yes, I beat the boss at 75 deaths. I crushed it. But yeah, fun stuff. I was just saying upcoming games I'm planning to play on stream. I'm going to be continuing my Trails in the Sky playthrough. Metroid Prime 4 I'll probably be picking up at Christmas. And then I need to play Metal Gear Solid. A friend, I lost a bet with a friend, and now I have to play Metal Gear Solid. It was a fun bet. And then Neo. I'm considering playing Neo as another Souls-like. Will I ever play the hardest rage game ever? I have already played Shadow Labyrinth on stream. I think you know this. Go. Will I ever play Go? On stream? Perhaps at some point. I did perhaps download an app for Go, like a mobile app, to try and see if I can play it a little bit. To like get to an okay level. Yeah, the Nando influence, man. I do feel a little bad. I had still wanted to play Age of Empires 2 at some point. At least do like the story mode or something. And I like installed it and started it up and everything back in June. So it's been 6 months and I have not gotten back to Age of Empires. But I think Nando maybe cares more about the Go at this point. So, you know, there's too many games. Too many games. So maybe I'm making no promises. I'm making no promises. But I do, especially if Nando wants to like have a Go tournament in the future. He just said offhanded comment on stream the one time about it. It's like, I'd like to be passable. I want to be okay. I do remember back when I got like kind of into Mahjong. There's like the gacha game Mahjong Soul. That's what we need. We need Go Soul. We need an equivalent way to get into Go, man. What was I saying? Man, I'm tired. Yeah, I think just the weight of the winter season is like bearing down on me, man. I'm so checked out. Like I feel like I'm being more productive than usual actually, but I'm like every time I do something, it shaves away a part of my soul. What soul? I don't have a soul. I'm a demonic human. What am I talking about? Mahjong Soul is epic. Go really needs one of those. Yeah. It's so funny. Mahjong Soul, like me and my friends were playing it a decent amount. And they had a Kaguya-sama. Like the anime, they had a collab with it. Kaguya-sama Mahjong Soul release date. So when was this back at? This says it was like 2022, April of 2022. And the only way you can get cosmetics in that game is like money. So me and several friends did indeed spend some money. That's like almost the most I've spent in any gacha game before. And it was on freaking Mahjong Soul. Because there was just no other way. Like, you could not grind out free currency at all. But yeah, I ended up getting the Ai Hayasaka character in that, which was like my favorite Kaguya character. But that was like a rough part. But at the same time, I couldn't see another collab that game would ever have that I would like more. So it's like, this will be my cosmetic in Mahjong Soul forevermore. Yeah, the gacha is really bad in that. I swear you needed to spend like $100. Or, yeah, something like that. Like, the positive is you could guarantee the character, I think. But the negative is you have to put in money. Like, a decent chunk of money. I mean, you know me, I've played a lot of different gacha over the years. Right now, the only one I'm playing is Uma Musume. But I'm free to play in Uma Musume after, what, did it release 6 months ago? Like, I'm still totally free to play, and I plan to be that for the future. Grand Blue Fantasy, I played for 8 or 9 years. And I probably spent I mean, I definitely spent less than $200 on it. That's a lot of years, and that was my main gacha. Like, I would sometimes just buy the yearly choose one character you want and get it type thing. That's like it. I would buy one thing a year if I still like the gacha. So I have pretty strong resistances against that stuff, thankfully. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, actually, I do have something I can yap about here. Let me pull it up. Go on the Nando's server because I know I posted it over here. Save to downloads. Okay, here we go. Ta-da! My Steam replay 2025. Wow, so cool. I have incredible taste. It is very funny. One of these games is not quite like the others. Yeah, so these were all my top games for the year on Steam. Let me open it up for myself so I can see it really clearly. Yeah, Uma Musume, 10%. That is crazy. I can't believe on Steam my most played game was Uma Musume, because I primarily play Uma Musume on my phone. Like, the fact that it still beat all these others is a bit spooky. I did look at like in more detail. Turns out half of that playtime was at the very start of the game release. So when I was like playing the game nonstop and when I was re-rolling the game. Because I recreated my account like 100, 200 times or something so that I could get Kita-san Black up to level 45. So that's part of the reason it's so high on here. It's because of that re-rolling and because like in those early days I did play it a lot on PC. But after that it's been like primarily phone. But apart from that, great stuff here. Elden Ring, I think that's almost entirely my playthrough without summons. I'm kind of surprised to see it on here, to be honest. But yeah, the playthrough without summons ended up being 5%. Hollow Knight, that is no shocker at all. I did the Godseeker DLC this year, and I no-hit a ton of the bosses, as well as off-stream, I think I played several Archipelagos, where I was playing Hollow Knight. So Archipelago is like a randomizer, where you can get items from your friends' games, and they get like your items. So let's say my friend beats the pewter gem in Pokemon and gets the badge, but the badge is actually my double jump in Hollow Knight. So like that's a really cool thing. So yeah, it totally makes sense to me that Hollow Knight's on there. Silksong, we 100% the game, so it's on there. And then Night Rain, that was my favorite game this year for multiplayer with friends. Such a good game. I streamed a little bit of that too. I could, depending how I'm feeling, I might try to stream a little bit of solo Night Rain. Because there are 2 new Night Lords that came out. So I could play those a little bit. Yeah, very fun, very fun. 200 rerolls? I mean, it was... Maybe it's closer to 100, but it was a lot. It was a lot of rerolls. I feel like I was rerolling for 3 or 4 days straight. just like I would be watching YouTube or doing something like that, and it was like my second monitor was clearing the data, reinstalling, doing the reroll stuff. Yeah, I did that an awful lot. Yeah, I totally agree. An Archipelago would be a great collab game. I've seen a lot more YouTube videos this year as well of Archipelagos. Um, I know CJ Ya has a couple of videos up. That's him and like Small Ant and several others doing some Archipelagos. I think Little Laggy may have a couple. So like they make for great content. The issue is you kind of need to have no life. Because the runs can take a really long time. Because there's this whole thing called being Burger Kinged. One person can get all their items and then be waiting on someone else, and they're like, okay, I'm gonna go grab Burger King. That's where the term came from. They literally got all their drops and they can't progress until their friend finds an item. And it's kind of weird to break it up into multiple streams. Like, I guess you could maybe play half one day, half the next day. It'd probably work. But you would want to do them like back-to-back streams. And I like some of them go on for like 10 hours depending. It really depends on what games you're going with. I was looking into it. Sadly, there's no Dark Souls 1 for Nando. I think there's only Dark Souls 3. But yeah, it is neat though. It is really cool. Is there any incentive to do the new content in Night Rain? There are more, what's it called? One big thing, there's 2 new characters. I really like the one character. What is she got? The Undertaker. She's super cool. Maybe my new favorite character in the game. But if you beat like the new bosses with either of the new characters, you unlock like extra relics, like new power-up equipment that you can use. I mean, apart from that, it's mostly just a multiplayer, like, have fun beating the bosses, some like random set of bosses, random maps each time. There was also a whole new map that was really cool, though kind of hard to navigate. No, Dark Souls 1 would be epic. I need to look at the experimental games on Archipelago, because I know there's some that like work, but they're not as polished. I think they're still trying to develop and add more games to it. So, oh yeah, you also mentioned Blueprints. That is a game I would like to go back to. I do want to go back to Blueprints because that's one of the only games I missed this year that I really wish I had been able to play. No, there's not a Shadow Labyrinth Archipelago, and there never will be. And if there ever is, I shall destroy it myself. I shall hack into the mainframe and take it down. So brutal. But yeah, those were my Steam titles. We played a lot of games this year. Like, overall games, it is kind of funny, only 34, quote unquote. But part of that is I play most games to completion. So 34 is quite a few for like games that I actually completed. But yeah, really cool. 560 sessions. I wonder how much of that. I mean, that means I'm booting it up multiple times a day, right? Makes sense. Makes sense. What other games did I play this year, though? Oh, I need to get back to Persona 3 at some point. I mean, that's one I'm playing off stream. So, Deltarune was this year. Kazan was this year. Kazan was so good. Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night, Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy, Ender Magnolias, Everhood 2, Oh yeah, I replayed I played Undertale Genocide Route for the first time this year. I forgot about that. Yeah, there's a short on my channel about that. Kazan, fantastic. Lies of P DLC. That was so good. Wait, I played more Sekiro? Is that... Oh, that might have been off stream. I might have just fired up Sekiro because I wanted to fight a hard boss. Sekiro's good. Clair Obscure was fantastic. I did play a little bit of Dead by Daylight. Sea of Stars DLC was great. Fury was good, but I need to go back to it. I was so ticked when we basically lost all of our progress because we got like a secret ending and it restarted you. Hollow Knight, Resident Evil 2. Man, the last couple months have zoomed by. Hades 2. Oh! Another Crab's Treasure is another Souls-like I could play. That's a Souls-like where you are a crab. And I have access to that too. And then yeah, Silksong. I mean, we talked about the others. Monster Hunter Wilds, actually. I heard there's a performance update. And I tried a tiny bit of it. It seems like that might have fixed my problems. I might actually be able to play that now. That's so good. I really hope that game becomes fully playable, because like it had so much potential. Anyway, time to read all your messages that I was totally not looking at because I was just going down the list. True, I did play Pokemon. It was like the type of thing where I think I was like mentally spent. And I'm like, I just want to play dumb, easy game. And then it was like pretty mediocre. I should have just emulated an old Pokemon game. I think I would have had more fun. Just like randomizing Emerald or something. But oh well. Yes, Crab Souls. You can play as a crab. It's so cool. Anyway, let's have that disappear. Man. Anyway. I guess kind of a short stream today, as I said earlier. But you know, we got a little bit of yapping in at the end. I managed to conquer Radahn. I'm very happy about that. You believe there will be a pro Minesweeper streamer one day. It will not be me. I will not be the Minesweeper streamer. I do remember one of the first streamers I ever followed on the regular was no, his name was not Crowden Toast. Why is that name coming up? Criparian. Criparian was one of the first streamers I followed regularly back when he played a ton of Hearthstone. And he did a funny thing where at the start of every year, he would do one run of Minesweeper. And depending on the results, that would be his prediction for how the year would go. So it was a funny little bit. Yeah, Crip. I mostly followed him through YouTube, but he uploaded 1 to 2 videos every single day for like, it's probably been for over a decade now. But when I was watching, I watched every video for like 5 years of daily videos. It's crazy. I watched a lot of that. I was so into Hearthstone at the time. Like Hearthstone and League were my 2 game addictions back then. Yeah. But yeah, so he had a funny little what's it called? Minesweeper New Year's tradition. Very goofy. It had to have been that long, man, because I started watching him. It was either late junior high or the start. Actually, no, I can search it. Let's see. Hearthstone Oh god, what's it called? Goblins versus Gnomes? Release dates. 2014. Ooh, it was later than I thought, maybe. I guess it was towards the end of high school. But then I watched him like all through university. Did I? I might have lied to you guys. It might have only been 4 years that I watched. Anyway, that's still a hell of a lot of videos. That's like over 1,000 videos. Yeah, Goblins vs. Gnomes was like the second expansion, and I think that's when I started playing and I got into it. When was Whirling Zap-O-Matic? I think that was a bit later. Funny little guy. No, it was Goblins versus Gnomes. It really was. I wonder, what does the voice line sound like again? Searches up. Wee. Yeah. Man, I do kind of miss Hearthstone, but I've tried to get back into it several times. It is not the same game at all. Like, the power level of cards is absurd. I feel like you're so much less in control compared to like back in the day. Like, your cards win the game. You piloting it doesn't as much. Your opponent could make the wrong play every turn, but they drew their really strong card, and it just, ugh. I digress. I could complain for an entire stream about old Hearthstone, but I will not. But yeah, that's actually like the Hearthstone era is what got me into watching streamers. I wish so bad that I wish so much that I had better internet access back then, because I could have seen myself pursuing like Hearthstone content creation early on, and it was a huge phenomenon on Twitch and YouTube. Like, it's shocking. Like, thinking now that one of the most successful streaming games was a card game, like a digital card game, that's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, I think I remember really liking the old gods, and sure, they had like broken cards there, but it was one card that your entire deck was built around. But it started spiraling like in the year following that things they just random effects got really powerful, things got really crazy. But yeah, I remember so many early streamers. It was like Firebat, Kibler, Kriparian. Those were like my 3 favorites. Yeah, good times. Yeah. But oh well, I digress. That's what got me into watching content. And then VTubers is what got me like reinvested in the 2020 era. And now we're here. And I've been streaming for almost 3 years now, which is insane for me to think about. That I can't believe that's real. But yeah, it's still a fun time, still a blast. It's just even talking to literally 1 or 2 people in chat, like I just like talking about games in my interests, man. It's so good, so cool that you can talk to people around the world about things you have fun with. Oh wow, Amaz is the one that inspired you to play Hollow Knight and Subnautica, 2 of your favorite franchises. Cool. I'm wondering, I don't know what inspired me to play Hollow Knight. I mean, all my friends, like every single friend, basically inspired me to play the Dark Souls series. Like, I'd heard about it so much over the years, and then Elden Ring came out. I heard it was more approachable. I'm like, I have to play this. I didn't enjoy the tiny bit I tried before, but I have to try again. Everyone won't shut up about it. And now I'm that annoying guy that won't shut up about FromSoft titles. I can't, man. It's like, ooh, what game do you hope is announced at the Game Awards? How about Sekiro 2? How about Bloodborne Remaster? I'm like, I got crazy about it over the last like 2 years mostly, and it's like, nope, that's all I care about, man. Give me more FromSoft. Inject it straight into my veins. Man. It's so fun. Having hobbies is fun. Have hobbies, guys. Make sure you spend your spare time on like actually developing hobbies and not just watching streamers every day. Oh no, I take it back. Just watch the stream. That's all you need. Anyway, I've been yapping a bit, so I think I shall head out here. Whew. Thank you so much for stopping by, everyone. This has been Zerzon. We conquered great challenges today. I'm sure you can too. Hope you're having a great day or night, and I'll plan to see you all next time. Goodbye and farewell. Peace.